Hi everyone, welcome back to the Revolution YouTube channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking all about money saving, which is one of my favourite things to do, and I thought I would go through some super affordable products that you guys might like to try if you haven't already. Maybe if you're new to Revolution, you might be a bit overwhelmed by all of the products that they have because there's a lot of products available. So in this video, I'm going to be covering things that are really affordable, and hopefully it will give you guys some kind of guidelines as to what are some really good things from Revolution that are really affordable at the same time. I mean, that's kind of everything that they sell is affordable and really good, but I thought I would kind of narrow it down, so hopefully this is helpful. So the first thing that I want to talk about are actually the baking powders, because these are £5 each, and in here you get 32 grams of product. They are going to last you ages. So you pay £5 for this little tub of powder. You can use it to bake underneath your eyes, you can use it to kind of sculpt out your cheekbones with the powder, you can use it just as a general setting powder all over your face, which is what I do a lot of the time. I just kind of will tip some out into the lid and then just dip my brush in here and just set my whole face with it. And like I mentioned, you get so much product in here that you are not going to be running out anytime soon, and they do so many different shades. I'll quickly just go through them now. So we have the white one, which is obviously if you have super fair skin, the translucent one, which is actually what I use. I also use the shade Lace, which is a tiny bit darker than the translucent one. There are 3 different shades of banana if you have a more medium skin tone. So there's banana light, original banana, and then banana deep. And then if you have deep skin, we have beige, orange, deep dark, and peach. So there's pretty much a shade for every single skin tone here. £5 each, you get tons of product in here. They're gonna last you a long time. The next thing that I want to talk about are the reloaded palettes. I've got a whole bunch of them here. I'm not sure if I've got every single one here because I was going through all of my makeup collection trying to dig out all of the ones that I can find, but there are so many different colour combinations of these reloaded palettes, and they are only £4. If I'm missing a couple of them in this video, I'm sorry, but I think I have most of them. But as always, the website will be linked down below, which has all of the ones that are available on it. And also as well, Revolution have just launched 4 new ones, but I'm just going to go through some of the old classics first. So you get 15 shades in here, and these are £4 each. £4 for 15 eyeshadows. You cannot go wrong with that. So if you want to have a play around with makeup and you know, you're just getting into eyeshadow, you want some really affordable palettes that are still going to be really amazing, then these are just so great. I honestly can't fault them. They have so many different like colorways as well. So this one is Iconic Vitality, which has some kind of pink shades down here. It's got a mixture of mattes and shimmers, and just because these are cheap does not mean that the pigmentation is you know, lacking, because these are so beautiful. Like the mattes and the shimmers are just both so gorgeous. Like, look at that pink shade, and then the gold shimmer as well. Like, they're just stunning. They're honestly such nice palettes, and I think for £4 you just cannot go wrong. Then if you're into your matte shades, this is the basic mattes, which just comes with a load of neutral matte shades, as the name suggests. There's then the Affection palette, which is all pretty much shimmers apart from this shade here, but oh, some of these are just absolutely stunning. Like, can you see that? This one is great if you want some shimmery shades, which are just beautiful. If you're into your purples, then this one is called Visionary, and again, this one is a combination of mattes and shimmers. They have some beautiful kind of like lilac shades in here. There's a really pretty shimmery pink as well, and then also you get your good like mattes in here as well. That is for the purple lovers. There's then this one, which is Iconic Fever, which is one of my favorites. It's just got lots of warm shades in here, orangey shades, browns, and kind of fiery sort of colours, which I absolutely love. This one is Neutrals 2, which is, again, it has quite a few fiery shades, but it's also got a combination of like orange and pink. It's not just orangey and browny, it's kind of like pink and orange, and oh, so stunning. Like, if I just do a couple of swatches of these shades, these 2 are mattes. Let's go for this shimmer as well. Okay, I just did some terrible swatches there because they all kind of overlap, but they are so beautiful. Then this one is called the Velvet Rose palette, which is this is definitely one of my favorites out of all of them, just because you can do a super neutral everyday look with this, or you can go for something really bold and dramatic because there's a matte black in here as well. You could do like a black and gold smoky eye, or you could just do something super basic with the lighter shades. And then just really quickly, the more new kind of colorways of the reloaded palettes, we have Fundamental, which is this one here, which has got 4 mattes, and then the rest of them are shimmers, but these are quite kind of light and everyday sort of neutral colours again. Then we have the Marvelous Mattes, which are just all matte, bright colours, which I think is amazing. £4 for a matte brights palette I think is incredible, so if you're into your more creative looks, then this one is a must-have. This one is called Iconic 3.0, and again, there's quite a lot of neutral shades in here, but this one is a bit more mauve toned, so you have a few kind of like purpley colours. This one is also a bit more cool toned, so if you like your more cool shades, then this one is probably the one to go for, because a lot of them are quite warm, but this one is definitely on the cooler side. And then the final one that I have here in this video is the Provocative palette, and this one has just got some really beautiful kind of like pinky, peachy, rosy sort of tones, so if you like your rosy shades, then this one is beautiful. So like I said, those are £4 each for 15 eyeshadows. Like, I don't know how they do it, but they're incredible. So if you want to experiment with some eyeshadows, then I would highly recommend those. The next thing that I want to talk about is the Conceal and Define Supersize concealer. And this is actually 3 times bigger than the original Conceal and Define concealer, and this is only £7. So if you really like the Conceal and Define concealer, then I would definitely recommend getting the Supersize one, because it's £7. This is £7 compared to the original Conceal and Define, which is £4. But yeah, like I said, it's a bigger size, so you get more in here. It's more like bang for your buck or whatever. And yeah, this is what it looks like. It's pretty much the exact, well, it's the exact same concealer, and it's pretty much the exact same packaging. This one is obviously just bigger because it's got more product in it. I have the shade C1. I also use C2 as well, but there are so many different shades, so whatever your skin tone, I'm sure you can find one that suits you. It's such a great concealer, super full coverage, blends really nicely. It's just beautiful. If you haven't tried this, where have you been? The next thing that I want to talk about is actually, well, they actually are some highlighters by Obsession, and if you didn't already know, Obsession is also kind of like owned by Revolution as a whole, so they sell all the Obsession stuff on the Revolution website as well. It's kind of like a little sister brand, but you guys probably knew that already. These are the Mega Highlighters. These are only £3 each, which I think is incredible. I'm just going to quickly show you guys all of the different shades. They come in 6 different shades. If I go from lightest to darkest, we have Mega Lightning, which is, it kind of looks like it's got lightning running through it. This one is white, and then it's got some gold that runs through it as well. It's just so pretty. I'm actually going to try and swatch all of these on my hand. So that is that one there. We then have Mega Moon, which I absolutely love. This one is kind of lilac. So this one is Mega Moon, and it's just got that really pretty kind of lilac-y undertone. Mega Honey is probably one of my favourites in the summer. This one, it looks like this, and it's just a gorgeous baked gold highlighter. This one is called Mega Metal, and it's a slightly darker gold. So this one would definitely be better if you have medium or deep skin. That is that one there. This one is called Mega Destiny, which again is an even darker kind of bronzy gold colour, and this one, if I give it a swatch, that is that one there, which is absolutely stunning. And then the final shade, which is the deepest one, is called Mega Karma, and this is just a really gorgeous deep bronzy shade, so if you have deep skin, then this one looks like that. So like I mentioned, these are £3 each, and I just think they're amazing. For £3, they are such beautiful highlighters. And then the final thing that I want to mention is some brushes. This is the Ultimate Brush Collection, which is currently on sale for half price on the website. So I think full price these are £35, and I think they're currently on sale for £17.50. So in here you get, how many brushes do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you get a solid brush cleaner as well. So what you do with this is you just wet your brushes and then swirl it in here, and it's pretty much just like a brush soap. So this is the perfect brush set if you're just starting out. Well, not even if you're just starting out, if you want some new makeup brushes, because we have some eye brushes here. This one is a blending brush. You then have a flat brush, which you can use for either concealer, or you can use it on your eyes as well. This one is your classic kind of foundation brush, which you would use to just paint on your foundation with. This one right here is an angled contour brush, but you could also use, I also use these for blush as well. This one is your standard powder brush to just kind of set your face, or you could use that for any kind of powders that you use on your face. You could also use that for bronzer, or you could use it for blush, or whatever you want to use it for. This one right here is another contour brush. It's just kind of like another powder brush. You can pretty much use it for whatever you want to use it for on your face. this. You then get a fan brush, which is for highlighter. This one is another eyeshadow brush, which is just a really tiny little kind of like inner corner highlight brush. And then finally you get an angled brow brush. So you pretty much have everything covered in this one brush set. And yeah, this is currently on sale, so if you want to snap up some really affordable brushes, then this is over on the website for half price. So I think that is everything. I really hope you guys have found this video helpful, and hopefully if you're new to Revolution, or if you were just looking to get your hands on some new products because you have a bit of a makeup addiction like myself, then hopefully you got some kind of inspiration from this. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And as always, if you aren't already subscribed to the Revolution channel, then make sure you press that subscribe button down there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!